Hey there guys, I said I was done with the boss rush, but for my own personal challenge, I wanted to see if I could one-shot every single stage of the boss rush on turn 1. And as it turned out, it's actually quite a bit harder than I thought it would be. I've tried a few different team setups, some strategy changes, and I think we're gonna now get it with a really powerful team. This is not really a guide. This is just purely for my own entertainment, and if y'all would, enjoy watching it. But yeah, there's definitely easier ways to clear this boss rush than doing it this way. But we're gonna use Kryla. The whole team has some fire and thunder resist, as well as either guts or bulk going into this the next phase. Dragon's Brush, Call of the Wild. She'll be doing filling LB gauge, dispelling, resist buffing, etc. And she's got some mana reduction. Vaughn has, again, fire and thunder resist. Guts, a little bit of auto healing, and there he goes. He's going to be our breaker, dispel, etc. Lasso Reagan, base form, using a fire weapon, a lot of LB fill. Plant Killer, Mood Maker, so we can fill LB. He's going to be doing his tag chain on the Malbro. 100 Plant Killer, 195 LB damage boost, a little bit lowish, but it's not really the main purpose. His main purpose is the final fight where he's going to be doing his LB cap. 4,500 attack, a lot of maxed out LB and Dragon Killer. He's going to help out on Tiamat. Charlotte and Physalis are going to be base form, got a lot of Esper fill, and not Esper fill, auto fill. Some fire resist. We don't really need thunder resist in this form. Ignis food notes for the mana regen. Mood maker, Fenris energy for the auto buffing. That's all important. Shift form. Oh, I'm sorry. Shift. Oh, that's not important. Shift form. She's geared for plant killer. She's going to be helping to AoE tag on the plant killer. Actually, the only plant killer is the goggles. She's got no resist, but she has a little bit of bulk, so she can survive the ambush. We're going to guts the thunder attack. We're not going to bother gearing for it. So here's her gear. We're going to be imbuing her on the final fight. Maxed out LB, 250 Dragon, only 50 Plant, but plants are mostly going to be handled by Terras. Terras are on Ifrit for Plant Killer, Heliotite for Mana Regen, Brumal Cores. This is really hard to copy, by the way. This is why I'm saying you shouldn't really try this unless you really want to. Opposition for auto buffing, and she's all in for Plant Killer in the base form. 255 Plant, that's all that really matters. Shift form, she's going to be doing her evocation chaining, so we're all in for evocation damage, a little bit of mana reduction with Heliotite. Maxed out Esper stats. And then D-Money built me one as well. Mostly the same build as the one I'm doing in the base form. He's geared slightly better. He's got X-Death's materia. I don't have that. So he's got a little bit more Plant Killer, 275. That's helpful. Shift form, I believe, is pretty much identical. He's got the better coat than me. Other than that, yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Maxed out on Esper stats. Let's give this a go. See if we can one-shot everything. Yeah, I've tried this a few times. We've come up short. It has not been working. So let's go ahead and Forbidden. We're going to use Soul Surge to fill LB gauge. And then we'll just do... that's the wrong one. Oh, I'm so misclicking. Alright, we're going to Soul Surge to fill the LB gauge. And we're going to do... where's our Eventide Brew? Here it is. To kill some of these little guys. Vaughn will LB here. Charlotte Physalis will meet and beat Bullion. Alright, let's see. Did we kill any of the small ones? We did not. That's okay. That's okay. So we're gonna triple Farega with both the Terras, and we're gonna single target these and change target. That, and I should have killed all three. I did. And then we'll use the friend to finish off the moon. And meet and beat Bullion for a little bit of mana regen. Sustain is one of the tricky parts of this, but with Heliotite, it kind of fixes the problem. So this is going to be the plant fight. This is overall an easy one for Terra. This was not a challenge to deal with. So Kryla will start off by dispelling the boss's preemptive spirit buff with nullifying chant. We're going to do Emberfrost Brew for the fire resist buff, and we're going to do Soul Surge again for LB fill. We're actually already full on LB, but, whatever. Vaughn will do his limit, and then the Terras are going to Farega twice, and then Meltdown. Meltdown will kill all the leaves, and then double Farega plus Meltdown will kill the body. So we're going to wait for them to finish. Alright, we're going to go ahead and chain our Terras. A little bit of MP fill. Okay. Now this is one of the tricky fights. Normally you can shift Terra to the shift form and it kind of handles this for the most part. We're saving the shift form for later, so this makes it a little trickier to do it this way. So we're going to use Vaughn to AoE Imperil. We're going to use Kryla to Jinx for the fire resist, Soul Surge for the LB fill buff boost, and Impending Doom for the Imperil. We're going to shift Fizelet. We're going to do her tag LB, and then we're going to do Terra's are going to Meltdown first, and then double frag. We want Fizelet to kind of like build the chain because she's a little bit lower damage, and then the Meltdown, once the chain is at max modifier, will come in and do the real damage. And then last one, Reagan is going to tag chain on the body. So we're going to send Fizelet, send everyone else a second later, and this should handle. Yep, we got it. Okay, so we got it good. Perfect. LB is a little bit not filled yet, but we're going to fix that with Kryla. Here's the ambush. We should all survive here with Guts and all that. Yep, perfect. Guts and resistance gear, so we're good. Let's see. Now the Terrors are going to shift, and they're going to use Chaos Wave to one-shot this stage. Let's see, we're full LB on, not quite full LB on him, so we're going to Rallying Cry with Vaughn. Last gen is back to full. Fizelet is not quite there yet, so we're going to Soul Surge. Yep, we're good. Okay, so Terrors are now going to triple Chaos Wave. And this handles this stage, and then Fizelet and Lasso Reagan are good to go already. Okay. And for the final finale, this one is quite tricky. I've tried to OTK this guy, it has not worked. So we're calling in a strong friend to help out. And also, I changed some stuff on my team a little bit. So we're going to start off with Assault Strike to get rid of the Mirage. We're going to full Breakdown. And nothing really else matters for Vaughn, honestly. It's mine to steal from the boss. Well, we already know the boss we can't be stolen from, so we're not going to do that, actually. We're going to just Assault Strike and full Breakdown for the attack and magic buff. What am I doing? Oh my god. Assault Strike and full Breakdown. I'm just misclicking all over the place. Okay, boss is broken. Lasso Reagan is going to shift, and we're going to do his LB. We're already shifted with Fizelet. We're going to do her LB. Terrors are going to triple Chaos Wave. Kryla is going to shift. Let's see, let's go ahead and exit the menu so we don't glitch it. We are going to imbue Light Element to Fizelet, to Reagan, and then we're going to Elemental Wrath to imperil the boss. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Fizelet first, then we're going to send the Terras once the chain has been built a little bit, and then Lasso Reagan will cap, and oh, we did it! Barely! So close, but we got it. That boss is so bulky. How many hit points does he have? Because I've been trying that on turn 1, and it's really tricky when you don't have an LB buffer like Realm or Yoshikiri or something. Oh, and JP doesn't. We don't have the JP change where we can look at who did what damage. But that was. I promise you, that took me a lot of attempts, and big thank you to all the friends that built me terrors. I don't want to name everyone because a lot of people did, and I'll probably forget someone. I went through a bunch of terrors. Yeah, I kept trying to OTK this on turn 1. The first problem was, was using Malbro, was figuring out how to OTK Malbro, number 3, while not using Terra's shift form, because I needed her shift form for the final stage so she can help contribute. And then I kept coming up short on the final stage on Team. But we got it that time. That was just for fun. You know, that was very, very hard to pull off. It took me a lot of attempts. I dumped like 50 to 60 energy just trying it out with random not random, actually specifically built Terra friends. They were very specifically built. And I was still coming up short. And I had to keep changing stuff on my team to make it work. But I made it work eventually. So that was cool. So big thumbs up to D-Money that built me the winning Terra. But like I said, a bunch of other friends did build for me. So thank you to all of you. And if I start naming them off, I'll definitely forget someone, and then I'll get hate mail. So, yeah. That was just for fun. If you're looking to clear the fight just for yourself, definitely use my other guides that are much easier to replicate. But that was just for fun. I was bored. I wanted to challenge myself, and I did it. Thank you, and see you later.